What a productive day, I tell you. See this plastic? I put the plastic back up. That was a nightmare in itself. Now my next sealing that I'm going to do with the popcorn sealing, I'm just going to hold the plastic down and the masking tape down off of the wall, off of the ceiling, about maybe 3/4 of an inch next time. You know, because you've got to scrape that off anyways. Once you scrape it off, you can't do it until you move the masking tape and stuff. So I could have ran that down about 3/4 of an inch, and using 2-inch tape instead of 1.5 inches next time, it'll give more meat on the wall before the plastic so it doesn't rip down. Because I had to go all the way around here and put more tape up, and this time I put the tape up, there's sheetrock dust on it and stuff, and I had to be careful with that and maneuver my ladder and all that kind of thing. Once I got it back up there, I ended up doing the sheetrock mud, and I didn't show you how to do that on this video. I have all kinds of videos on a playlist. Go to my playlists and look about sheetrock, all about sheetrock, or how to patch a wall, or you know, there's different categories on there, and you'll learn all kinds of stuff. Well, I went all the way around the perimeter with a 3-inch, made it nice and smooth after I chipped away the last remnants of the popcorn ceiling. So I did that all the way around this ceiling, and then all the nails in the middle. Okay, those 2 bands there, that's where the nail holes were. So I re-spotted the nails, and I did that twice because they were kind of concaved in there a little bit. You put 1 coat of all-purpose general joint compound on there, the wet sheetrock mud, and it dips in a little bit. You know, if your concaved area is too much, and it shrinks a little bit. So I put 2 coats on there, and then I went around all the belly bands. These are called belly bands, where 2 pieces of sheetrock fit together, and I skimmed that, and I went over from end to end on the room, and I floated that out, and I put some on both sides of the tape line to made the belly band a little bit wider, and then tapered it in, and also did some other ones. See, there's another one there along the wall there, and there's one over here, and there's one way up high here too. Man, my feet are sore from being up on the ladder all day long, but it's very rewarding getting to this point and having it all nice and smooth. Now you'll notice some areas up there are white of the sheetrock mud, and some are kind of yellowish. Well, the yellowish is where it's not dry all the way just yet. Okay? So I gotta wait for that to dry all the way. I don't want to get up there with a sander yet. I'm gonna take a sanding pole and sand this. And I was hoping to do that tonight, but I'm not gonna be able to because this is not dry enough. Okay, I'm going to have to wait until the morning, and hopefully this plastic does not fall down again. I may start screaming and creating some new cuss words if this plastic comes down one more time. And that's the other reason why the first time you put the plastic up, if you run the masking tape about 3/4 of an inch down from the ceiling, then when I remove the popcorn ceiling, when you remove it, then you can get up there after you remove everything, then go around with a 1-inch putty knife and just kind of clean up the edge all the way around your walls, okay, before your plastic comes down during the night or anything like that, okay. And once I took the popcorn ceiling stuff off, I know all of my walls have to be cut in again. Yes. Because the popcorn ceiling went down onto the wall, and once you scrape that, see how it leaves all the marks along the sides? The top edge there? And that's because the popcorn ceiling was, I don't know, 1/4 inch thick or more. You have jagged little bits going all over the place on there. And so that had to be addressed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to caulk that, and then I'm going to paint the ceiling, prime it, paint it, and all that. And then for the walls, I'm going to go back in and cut in. I have to cut in all these dark green walls. And luckily, I've got the paint for that, and then I've got the paint for this wall here too. So all of that I have to recut in. So you know what? I'm just going to leave the plastic exactly where it is. I don't have to take that plastic and or leave the plastic there and then put another row of tape up there flush with the ceiling so I can paint the ceiling so that the ceiling paint doesn't get on my walls, because all the walls have to be cut in. And there's a point for you. If you're going to be removing your popcorn ceilings, I hope you've got paint for your existing walls, because you're going to have to cut them all back in. You want to do things right, one step at a time. Follow my video and my suggestions, and you'll get your ceiling looking like a pro did it. Yet we all know that it was you who did it instead and saved that money.